you're done, go ahead and put your first and last name at the bottom.
Can you write in pen or pencil?
You can do it in pen, that's fine. Put your number, you can put your first name and your number. Put your first name and your number, that's good, that's fine.
I thought it said so we go first and then you first your name.
No, we're just gonna do our test, but I'm gonna keep these over here.
You want them to just,
We might play a game with them one day.
will these, the whole strip at the bottom or staple it on the back?
Yeah, just staple it on the back because some of them are mixed up. I don't want them to get confused.
What, these?
But not all of them go in.
Okay, I'm gonna come around and pick these up. And you know what we'll do? Whenever we have some extra time, we'll finish doing this, okay? Put your name on the back of it. Y'all see what I'm saying? Put your name on the back of these the four complex sentences.
You guys did a really good job with this activity. Y'all think y'all gonna make A's on this test?
I need your name on it.
Yes, no.
Yes, yes, no, maybe so.
Miss Turner, are you ready?
Who's done,
Put it on the front, Matt.
let's see, Janaya, go around and pick up the scissors for me, the bend is,
Baby, you didn't follow directions. That's fine, you just won't get one.
The scissors.
who passed out the scissors?
Hey guys, not everybody
Where'd you put
followed
the band?
directions, so I'm just gonna throw these away because some people worked ahead. I'm sorry. It's just, it's getting too complicated. I appreciate the ones who did follow directions.
Sam, can you go around and pick up the scissors for me?
And make sure when Miss Turner
I mean,
comes up that you guys
sorry.
follow directions and stay with her. We don't
Scoot up.
want you guys
Come on,
to
man.
forget.
Has everyone written their name and number on their paper?
Just put Madison, because we don't have time on your test, so. Please scoot up, row one. Machiavelli, please scoot up. Okay. Any little pieces of paper you have, just kind of push it off of your desk. Do I have everyone's project?
What is a glue gun?
Y'all still have your glue sticks, or do we take them up? Y'all can leave them right there. Leave them right there. Up there. They do. Or do you need to do something too? Okay. Yeah, if it can be like 5 minutes, just because this test, I misjudged the time because of the book fair. Okay. But yeah, if it can take like 5 minutes, then that's fine.
Okay, we won't finish the whole sheet, but we will do the first part. We can just do, oh, I'm sorry. We can just do, 3 on the first section and then 2 on the second section, so you can get an idea of both parts. Pass that down. Go ahead and write your name and the date on the paper.
Danya, clean your desk, please, baby, just like I asked. Thank you.
Pass those down. Does everyone have their name so this is my example. This is basically where we're gonna create our own complex sentences, so you get to make up your own, just like we just did with Ms. Hunter, when you identified the independent clause and the dependent clause and separated them. We're doing this, but we're gonna make up either our own dependent clause, or we're gonna make up our own independent clause, which forms a what?
Complex sentence.
Right. Okay, so, who knows the subordinate conjunctions? What are they? Yeah, so subordinate conjunctions, they connect the independent and the dependent sentence together to form a complex sentence. So I want you to take out your highlighters real quick, and right here where you see I have all of the subordinating conjunctions highlighted, I want you to highlight all of those. It's after, so, because, since, although, even though, before, unless, and whenever. Those are the subordinate conjunctions that you can use to form a dependent clause. Does everyone have those highlighted? Okay, now take a look at the bottom where I'm pointing my finger at down here. So, I'm sorry, at the top, those will form, okay, I'm sorry, I just confused y'all. All of these that I'm telling you to highlight will form a dependent clause. They're all subordinating conjunctions, but you can use different ones. So at the bottom where I have so, after, when, because, and since highlighted, I want you guys to highlight those 4 words. So you can start a complex sentence with an independent clause or a dependent clause, right?
Yes.
So what happens when you start with an independent clause? What do you need?
A comma.
A comma, right. Okay, so for my example, on number 1, it says, since I'm hungry. That's all they gave you, right? So you need to complete that. So what is since I'm hungry? Is it independent or dependent?
Dependent.
Dependent. So you need a what?
Independent.
You need to make up an independent sentence. So let's see, Manal, what do you do when you're hungry? You eat? What do you like to eat? So I have, since I'm hungry, I'm going to eat a peanut butter sandwich. When I'm hungry, I eat something that'll fill me up really quick if I don't have much time to eat. What do you eat when you're hungry? Pizza? Okay, so you can write, since I'm hungry, you ate a pizza. What do you like to eat? Noodles. Since you're hungry, you ate noodles. What about you? Cereal. You can write that. So basically, you have to form your sentence, but it has to be a what? Independent clause. So you can't have 2 dependent clauses. The sentence you're making up in this section has to be an independent clause. So go ahead and do number 2 and 3 really quick.
Make sure to put an end mark at the end. Is there already one there?
Mm-hmm.
There's already one at the end? Okay.
And I'm going to call on 2 people to read their sentence. That does not raise their hand. Oh.
Good job, Brandon.
Do number 2 and 3 on your own. Really quickly so you guys can have time to take your test. Give you about 30 more seconds to get 2 and 3 completed.
Guys, if you are done, go ahead and get your workbooks on top, but do not open them. Just have them on top.
Okay, number 11, can you read number 2 that you made up? Who's number 11?
Kobe.
Kobe, have you finished number 2? No? Have you 3? Okay, number 1, can you read number
No.
2?
Who's ready to read their sentence? Colin.
I don't want to let my doctor say they were okay.
That's really good. And can you read number 3?
It's a good idea to do.
Okay, and at the bottom, we're not gonna complete this, I'm just gonna go over it with you guys. So at the bottom, we started out with, an independent, did I? Oh, well, I think it was the same. The bottom started out with the dependent as well, but you had to use the, highlighted, you had to use the, subordinate conjunctions that are highlighted, the connected words that were highlighted. I use since, because, and because again. Mine is since the show is canceled, we will have to go home. My number 7 was